Welcome back to another video. Today, man, I'm finna be talking about my freeforms, or what I like to call them, free locks. Cause if you think about it, they're not really freeforms. Nowadays, people think like when you do the sponge or when you do like anything that forms your hair like that, they think those are really freeforms. If y'all think about it, those are free locks because you already formed your hair, so they can't be free. When you freeform your hair, it's pretty much like, for instance, it really depends on how your hair looks naturally. So if you have a fro type shit and it's like curly, your shit might form like this on some shit. If you just let it, don't even touch it. No sponge, no nothing. Don't even touch it. That's freeforming your shit. Certain people that use a sponge or like you use twist or something like that, you can call those semi-freeforms. Or what I like to call them, free locks. You call them free locks. Nowadays, niggas calling anything freeforms. I was calling it freeforms till I got lectured. And I thought about it and I'm like, yeah, that is true. You know what I'm saying? You can't manipulate your hair. If you manipulate your hair, your shit's not gonna be a freeform. In order for you to have actual freeforms, it can be no manipulation at all. That means nothing. Don't touch your hair. And once it gets longer, depending on how your shit look, if it's gonna look like dreads or like a fat ass clump, I'm gonna explain how I got mine. If y'all fuck with my freeforms, you really, you know what I'm saying? I explain how to get them right now. So make sure y'all boys like, comment, and subscribe. Boys and girls and all ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get straight into this video, man. First thing, simply, if you have a haircut, I'm just tell you right now, don't get high top. I had high top, bro. Don't get that shit. High top is not the move. I used to think it was the move, but it's not the move. The move is tapered. You need to get your ass a fro. That's the move. The new move now is a fro. Don't get a high top. That shit's back in the day, old. Nobody wants to see the back of your head no more, bro. It's not worth it no more. Best thing to get is the fro. Get you a little fro, a little tapered cut, you know what I'm saying? My haircut is low-key fading away, but it's okay. You can start with a sponge. If you start with a sponge, I doubt your hair's not gonna look like this. My hair was short. My hair was about like this long at the time, about this long, probably like this long. It was about this long. It was about this long. Yeah, about this long. Simply two-strand twist your hair. Most of y'all might know what I'm talking about. For people who don't know, I had this idea when I was younger because I took my hair out of two strands. And I'm like, this shit like fire. If you just left it like that, the way when you took it out, if you just left it like that, that shit would look hard when it gets longer and it would stay curly. As you can see, my hair is curly though. I don't know if it's gonna work for most people. Some of these are still two-strand twisted. I took all of them out, but some of these have like, certain ones have had little pieces, like skinny pieces sticking out, and I didn't want to mess those up. So what I do is take those little skinny pieces or like fuzz pieces, like shit like this. What I would do, take those little pieces of hair that can't really stand independently, I'll wrap it around the bigger piece so it can just stay structured. When you take the two strands out, I left it in for like 3 days. I didn't even leave it in that long. I left it in about 3 days. My hair is already naturally curly, so like if you keep it in two strands, or if you like I said, if you leave it in, how do I say this? Just two-strand twist your hair, leave it in for like 3 days. Or however you want. You can leave it in for like a long time. I suggest probably leaving it in for a long time so it can form a lot better. I was just impatient too. If you're patient, you can wait as long as you want. Just don't let them lock up like that. I suggest doing this when you have shorter hair. It's not gonna look like this when you have long hair. If you try with long hair, it's not gonna look the same. Your shit gonna be just staying down. But yeah, you just take it, untwist it, leave it, and that's it. Just don't touch your hair. But if you want to manipulate, like I was still manipulating my hair at the time. But what happens is when I go out, days, you know, it might rain and that shit will f your hair up. When it rains, it makes your shit fuzzy. Because like I said, there were just one piece of hair. It was nothing keeping it contained, but just that little curl. I was like, if I keep it as a curl, it's going to lock as a curl. And most of these are pretty much at the end, you can tell they're curly. They lock as a curl. I'm going to find a curly ass one. Like they going to lock just like that. And they're like springy. So like bouncing shit. Pause. I can't find the one I want. But you can tell, like all of them are literally the same. They all got that curl. This is probably attached to something. I would attach pieces like these. Like, I'm just gonna leave this piece, but pieces like these, I'd attach it to another piece. In my hair, this is how long it is right now. Simple task. I taught y'all to move, how to get curly freeforms. Imagine curly dreads forever. It's like a cheat code or some shit. And when you do like this, you can see the curls in there. Like this one. It's like very But yeah, man.